Hi, and welcome to the second virtual meeting for creative writing. If you are doing this assignment, it means that you did miss the virtual meeting, and so I want to go over a little bit about what I want you to do to make up the assignment. Just so you know, I won't give full credit if you missed the virtual meeting. You do need to attend those to get full credit, but you can get a B if you do all these parts of the assignment, and that's a lot better than a 0, so I would recommend doing at least the B. So we are starting the fiction unit, and that's why we did this particular activity. And in the virtual session, we talked about creating a great character. There are lots of ways to create a great character, but a lot of times stories are character driven. So if you think about things like The Hunger Games or Harry Potter, the way that the authors made these books effective is by creating a character who is unique, who people can relate to, and who we remember, right? That are so different and so impactful that even 20 years later, people who have read Harry Potter know who that is. So think about that. Think about how to create a great character and then derive a plot around that character. So the first thing I want you to do is to go to slide 2 on this particular presentation. And that says, how do you come up with a great character? I want you to offer a suggestion here. My suggestion is use someone from real life. I think inspiration from people you know is a great way to start with coming up with a great character. So you think about, your quirky grandma or your Uncle Ben, who everyone dreads when he shows up at the family reunions. What makes that person memorable, right? So add something here and then put your name behind it so I know who added that to the list. On the third slide, what questions might you ask about your character? My favorite one to ask about a character, and you'll see this in one of the lessons in creative writing, is what do you have in your pockets? And why is that important? I think what people carry around in their pockets is really telling about who they are as people. Someone who's carrying around a mirror in their pocket or a phone with a picture on it is much different than someone who's carrying around a knife or matches. And I think that really reveals a lot about characters, what they have in their pockets. And again, put your name behind your submission. And then choose one of the characters found in the slideshow. There are, I think, 10 of them, maybe 12. And that might not be enough for everyone to have their own. So if you come to this slide, and again, put your name at the top. If you come to this slide and someone has claimed it, and this is the character that you want to write about, make a copy of that slide. And let me see what it does if I just paste it a minute. Oops, on the wrong tab. Okay, so then you can make your own slide and then just swap out your name here, right? Whoever. Okay, and then you would answer these questions on the right. What problems does this character have? What does this character want more than anything else? What obstacles might be in the way of this character's desire? And what situation might cause the character to react in an interesting way? Age, name, where does the character live, and why might the reader care about this character? So if you can answer those questions right on the slide, that would be fantastic. Make sure you do put your name on there so I know who to give credit to. And then read through a few of them, right? Go down and see what other people said about these characters and how they described them. Do not overwrite anyone's slide, okay? Make sure that you make your own copy if that's if you want to do the same one as someone else. Otherwise, choose one that hasn't already been chosen. And then finally, your exit ticket. What questions can you ask of a character to make a really good one? What character did you choose and what did you write about? And for the short story unit, what might you write about? So I'd like you to answer these 3 questions. And you can put that on a new slide afterwards. And again, make sure you put your name behind it. So that's what I'm looking for this particular makeup session, and I will provide a link to this presentation in the assignment itself. And I look forward to reading about the characters that you guys create from these pictures. Thanks.